Universities tend to retain staff at all levels. The talent level in IT is high, and there's strong loyalty to our institutions. Our self-reliance has helped us survive and succeed over the decades, but today's self-reliance is at best a mixed attribute in a world that requires collaboration. This tweet is one of my favorites. It's funny and it's directly on target. Notice their focus, determination, and heads-down hard work. But as this shows, this type of being too busy within our status quo culture prevents us from the breakthroughs of leveraging ideas from our community. We have to scale up now and stop treating each opportunity and challenge as if it is somehow unique to our institution. We've been talking about people networking for a long time. When done well, it's a great way to invest in your career. Those people with the most connections have the greatest chance of success. And with impressive results, it will definitely help your career growth. It's important to cultivate allies at every opportunity. No one needs more adversaries. Substantive collaboration is the most important and difficult area to focus on. It usually involves giving up something, often local control. But when done effectively, the payoff is it will take you much further than you would have gone on your own. An example is the development of Internet 2. Research universities work together to create a national high-performance network. Its performance and value far surpasses anything we could have done on our own. The Internet 2 community has now evolved to develop Net Plus services, which validate and deliver collectively negotiated and tested cloud services for higher education.
Hi, what can I do for you today?
I want to get a laptop.
So what should we be doing personally? We all have a brand and collection of individual strengths and weaknesses. My experience is that we need not only to leverage our strengths, but to also recognize that our weaknesses will be exposed. It is far better to address our weaknesses in advance and know that this involves moving far outside our comfort zone. If you are comfortable in your career, you likely aren't pushing yourself hard enough. If you want to reach your career potential, it won't happen by staying inside the box and expecting something great to happen for you. And keep in mind that process and effort are important, but results are what matter in the end. So we're leveraging new technology, and we're doing it together, and It's important that we all be positive role models in our leadership style, and that we be transparent and fair. But what happens when we have to work with someone that doesn't share those values? To prepare for those situations, the dark arts from The Prince and The Art of War are helpful to know or at least recognize. We should all stay on the light side whenever we can, but when facing extreme adversaries, we may need other approaches than denial, avoidance, trying an end run, tattling to our boss, or waiting for the person to retire or die. So what about the future? We're already experiencing the seismic shift where we won't be able to keep raising tuition rates in order to make up for increased expenses and lower funding from other sources. Some institutions will do better than others in adapting to the financial crisis. Some campuses have leaders that think big, really big, and are able to deliver on a large scale. They have a common attribute: they can drive change. For all of us, the leadership choice of driving innovative change versus accepting what is a daily decision. Whether we consciously think about it or not, we have an individual value proposition. What we produce now, along with anticipated future growth, divided by what we cost, which is largely our salary. If you show up, always follow through, and are looking at self-improvement continually, your value will continue to increase, which will help you meet your career potential.